good with YouTube, man? Welcome back to another wavy video. Today, man, I'm coming at y'all to show y'all basically how to improve your weak side. Because I'm pretty sure if you're a waver, you always wanted to know, bro, why is it that I'm brushing? You know what I'm saying? Why is it that I'm brushing, but on this certain side, I ain't got no waves? Or you know what I'm saying? Or I don't see improvement. So in this video, I'm gonna be showing y'all how to improve your weak side, man. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, man. And stay tuned for more videos. Cause I'm gonna keep coming back with more videos, man. Let y'all know how to improve your 360 waves, man. So yeah, man, let's get straight into the video. But first, of course, we gotta unrag, man. We gotta unrag. So let's get straight into it. Alright, man, and that's the unragging, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. Let's get straight into the video. Alright, as a 360 waver, you know what I'm saying, myself, first getting into it, man, first trying to get 360 waves, it was always kind of, you know what I'm saying, it was kind of complicated, you know what I'm saying, trying to get 360 waves out real, you know what I'm saying? Of course, at the top, it's always easier to get 360 waves at the top. Because, you know what I'm saying, of course, like I said in my last video, you know, you don't sleep. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't sleep on the top of your head. If you're normal, you don't sleep on top of your head, you know what I'm saying? So, and of course at the back, you know what I'm saying, it's kind of also, the back is, to me, the back is easy, you know what I'm saying? For some people, the back may be your weak side, or, you know what I'm saying, for some people, the sides may be your weak side, or even for some people, the top may even be your weak side, man. But if you brushing and you know what I'm saying, you brushing, and you doing what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying, them waves gonna come on, you know what I'm saying, the top, back, whatever, whichever side. But if you have a weak side, which of course, as wavers, of course, everybody most likely have or do have a weak side, you know what I'm saying? And for me, you know what I'm saying, my weak side, of course, is this side right here. This side right here, man, this is my weak side, man, my right side. My right side is my weakest side, man. I'm finna throw in a picture right here, man, you know what I'm saying, to show y'all what my, you know what I'm saying, what my right side used to look like before I actually started putting in work, you know what I'm saying, putting in work to that side. You know what I'm saying? And this right here, this is what my right side used to look like, man.
He needs some milk.
Take time and, you know, consume that right there. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But anyway, man, basically, to improve your weak side, the only thing that you really have to do to improve your weak side is spend time on that weak side, man. You gotta spend time on your weak side. You can't just brush the top and don't brush the back. You can't just brush your left side and not brush your right side. I mean, it's not gonna work like that. I mean, like, you can't get 360s if you just wanna brush the top. Or, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, if you just wanna get the, you know what I'm saying, just brush the top, you know, you're only gonna have them at the top and you ain't gonna have them going around. You know what I'm saying? All around, man, you know what I'm saying? So, really, it's defeating the purpose. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't brushing, you know what I'm saying, consistently, you know what I'm saying, all the way around, you dig what I'm saying? First tip to building your weak side, man, you have to brush. You have to brush, of course. Of course, that's gonna always be the tip to whatever type of brush, you know what I'm saying, whatever type of wave you're trying to get on either side of your head, man. You gotta brush, you know what I'm saying? You gotta brush on that weak side. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put the timing on your weak side. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't devote an hour to the top and then do five minutes on your side, you know what I'm saying? Or 5 minutes on the back, or 5 minutes on your right, left side, whatever. You can't do that. Because if you're doing that, then, you know what I'm saying, you're going to, of course, have a weak side. And of course, starting off, you're going to have a weak side. Most of the time, I believe that a weak side is created, of course, not only by not spending time on that side, but also, 9 times out of 10, the side that you sleep on the most, you know what I'm saying, when you sleep or whatever, that side, of course, is going to be the side that's going to be the weakest, you know what I'm saying? Which means that side is going to need more attention. And don't just focus too much on your weak side, because while you focusing so much on your weak side, the other side of your head as well, you know what I'm saying, of your 360 waves, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna start to lack on that side as well. Just have to focus. You have to be consistent, you know what I'm saying, around, you know what I'm saying, on your weak side. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put that brush to work, man. You don't wanna just get ripples on one side, you know what I'm saying, like just have ripples, you know what I'm saying, like at the top, and think like, okay, I'm waving now, I ain't got a brush no more. Now you over here focusing on like your right or left side of the back, and it's still, you know what I'm saying? And at the top, you still just got ripples, but now you got full waves connecting around the sides and the back, and the top just rippled out. You feel what I'm saying? That's the only way you're gonna get rid of your weak side, man. The one way that I kind of fix my weak side, that I believe fix my weak side, whenever I would brush, I would always do this right here. I always have, of course, something to look at. I have a camera, and I take my brush, and I try my best to do consistent strokes. And also when you're brushing and you're doing consistent strokes, that right there is also gonna, you know, it's gonna build up your weak side, you know what I'm saying? And you're gonna notice and start to see that waves are, you know what I'm saying, waves beginning to form. Waves will begin to form, you know what I'm saying, the more you consistently brush, and the more you know, and you go with the stroke of your hair, you dig what I'm saying? And also on this side, man, I have a couple forks. I mean, I have probably a lot of forks, but also that's gonna be another video on how to break forks, because I'm pretty sure as a beginning waver, you know what I'm saying, and even as a waver who's been doing it for a while, man, I'm pretty sure a lot of us probably have like a lot of forks, you know what I'm saying, like a lot of forks in your hair. You gotta have forks before you get waves, man. You can't get waves and skip out on the forks. Forks are something, you know what I'm saying, that's something that you gotta get them out too. So if you got forks, that let you know that you at least brushing and you going in the right direction. Don't let people make you think just, you know what I'm saying, like, oh, you know what I'm saying, like you're not wavy because you have forks. You know what I'm saying? If you got forks, you still wavy, you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is just put that extra work in and you're gonna get them out. Simple. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. Number 2, another thing that I believe will also help weak sides, growing your hair out. You know, if you're growing your hair out and you start to wolf like a little bit more and you actually putting that brush to work, you know what I'm saying, like that right there in itself, that within itself will improve your weak side. Because now as you're brushing and you're actually brushing and you have enough hair on your head that's actually there to wave up, you know what I'm saying, like this side of your head, it'll begin to wave up and your weak side will also begin to. This is a simple video, man. I want to try to stretch it out and make it long, but this is honestly a simple video. The only way you're gonna improve your weak side, you gotta brush on your weak side, man. You gotta put that work in on the weak side. Because if you're not putting that work in on the weak side, the only thing that you're not gonna see progress. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning stages, I would always just brush, just be brushing, and not really thinking about a weak side because I didn't know too much about a weak side. So therefore, I'd just be brushing on the top, hitting the sides a little bit here and there, brushing the back, and you know what I'm saying? And that's what gave me this right here. But when I started focusing on this side, my right side, focusing on my left, actually spending the time that need to be spent on the top, and then also focusing on the back, you know what I'm saying? I started to see, of course, the 360. Everybody wants the 360, as you can see right here. You know what I'm saying? The waves on this side, this right here is my strong side. The waves on this side connect to me better than they do on my other side, which is my weak side, of course. See, top, of course, the easiest spot. Right side, of course, this is the weak side, but as you can see, waves on this side are connected because of the work that I put in and the time that's spent, you know what I'm saying, brushing. And also times like when you want to focus on your weak side, if you sitting back, you watching TV, grab the brush, just grab the brush. Go ahead, just go and stroke it out on the weak side. You know what I'm saying? If you watching TV or you just sitting back chilling or you just cooling, you know what I'm saying, just go ahead, just grab the brush, put it to work, boom, we in there, you know what I'm saying? And eventually, I promise you'll begin to see, you know what I'm saying, your weak side will begin to quickly look like your strong side. Because when I first seen that my weak side was improving, I was like, man, you know what I'm saying, like that brush work finally paid off, man. So basically, man, the only key, the one key, the major key, no other type of key, the only key to improving your weak side is putting in the time and brushing that side, man. That's all you have to do. If you put in the time and you brush consistently, day by day, I promise you'll begin to see progress, man, on that side. But yeah, man, that's the end of this video, man. If y'all rock with the content, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? And stay tuned for more videos, man. I hope I said something here that helps somebody, man, you know what I'm saying, improve their weak side. And I'll be coming with more videos after this. So stay tuned to the channel, man. I'm out this time. Peace.